for everything that's been going on right now. And we do it in our lifestyles. We want to get that money. We want to be successful. We want to be the best of the best. Well, when you want to play the money is the most important thing in life, and we have competition, well, don't you think somebody's going to be better at it than everybody else? You know, China's looking like it's getting better than everybody else, and we want to say that they did everything wrong. And it's like, no, they played the exact same game you did. You know, and then you want to say that, oh, they didn't do it legally. It's like, well, you didn't do anything legally. I've seen Trump say, oh, they didn't play fair. Donald Trump doesn't play fair. You know, nobody's playing fair. That's the legal system, is lie at all cost. It is who can tell the best lie. So the new system is we need 100% agreement. That is going to be the new way, not a democracy. We need to have 100% agreement. Otherwise, you know without a doubt, you are not going to have your voice. Your voice, somehow, some way, you're going to fall within that 49%, and you won't even see it coming. So it has to be 100% agreement. You can't look at, oh, the majority says this is a good idea, so we're going to always focus at those people. No, you need to have more focus on the 49% that are disagreeing with something. Because why are they disagreeing with something? There's something wrong. You know, they are the activists. They are the ones that are saying you're polluting the planet. They are the ones that are saying, hey, you're killing people. They are the ones that are saying you're killing me. But you don't care because you're the 51% that's winning. So the winners don't really give a shit about problems. So the voting thing, that's got to change, and it's got to be 100% agreement. And you get there if you truly, truly, truly are interested in solving problems. Now, it is like a voting type system where somebody puts a complaint and a solution, and then you are able to have a vote on how many people are actually in agreement with it and how many people are in disagreement with it as to the solution to the problem that was suggested. Now, the people that have disagreement, that's where it should go into another forum. So you've got your complaints, you got solution, and you got the vote. A no vote leads you to another forum where problem solving takes place. This is where we use our logic. This is where we learn how to understand each other. Because just because you have a complaint and you think you have a solution, your solution must be good for the entire globe. You have to be a global thinker. So you can't come up with a solution that benefits just you. Your solution must affect all. So that must be the 100% agreement. The 100% agreement means that any idea we come up with is not just going to help the one, but it helps the whole. So it doesn't mean that this complaint is not going to be solved. It means that if this is not the solution to this complaint, then the solutions can be found here through communication, because maybe this person just doesn't know how to think globally, but needs to have more input to have the conversation. And the conversation's not done until we come up with this agreement. This person has now have to change, so this has to be edited, or not only necessarily edited, but switched to problem solved. Because as long as there's a no vote, this is a problem that all of humanity needs to solve. And this is where humanity is going to solve any individual problem. So once there's a no vote, you get into this so that we get this 100% agreement, and then we edit it and we put solved. So, then, one thing that's really, really hard is we get too many of the same redundant things. So, any complaint cannot be redundant. You might have a complaint that's the same as everybody else's complaint. So you go to that complaint, you see what the suggested solution is. If there's a no vote, because you're dealing with the same thing, you've got a different solution. So maybe the solution that's posted from this guy, complaint solution, then if you have the same complaint as this person, he's got this solution, then add another solution, add another solution, add another solution, add another solution, which is basically what would go on in that other second form, is until we, that's a wrong solution, that's a wrong solution, that's a wrong solution. Hey, bingo, we found one that everybody agrees with. Now, I also think it's probably best that we make this new system look more like a job board. Because we aren't necessarily fixing the system, we just stop working and participating in everything that's wrong, and we need to jump in instantly without time. It's right there. The problem, the global problem, is already solved. The solution to global problems is already here. We can put that mindset that it's going to happen by 2012, and maybe that's because how we communicate with everybody is going to take that much time for everybody to actually realize how things can change instantly. And instantly means we just need to, how many people are out of work? How many people need assistance? How many causes do we need to get rid of? The universe is hiring. It's time to get to work. So, and money is not really necessarily a problem. You don't necessarily have to change money. These bitcoins, I was saying before, there's a thing of bitcoins where you have to pay to get them. And bitcoins are gold, silver, paper. You can make money be anything you want, but the only thing is the rich are the only one that can pay, and the poor are going to be poor again. So we may as well stick with the same system that we have now, but you take the control out of them. And that is done by putting everybody back to work. These people like Russell Simmons, all of these really, really, really wealthy people that are trying to take advantage of this movement by profiting from it, put your money where your mouth is. Anybody that's got an awful lot of money right now, Roseanne Barr, who wants to world peace and feed everybody, anybody that has any money right now should put it into a global bank owned by the people. Okay, now I have come up with a way that how money flows and how money is valued can be completely different. And we need to be receptive to that. Right now, I'm going to go through the list of changes because there's huge amount of work that needs to be done within all of these systems. We need a new education system. The problem is what you learn in school. Everything you are learning in school is to make you dumb. And how you learn. this global collapse was brought to you by highly educated people. So what you are learning in school needs to change. So the things that need to be changed within the education system are going to be content, just redesigning all of the books, all of that process needs to be changed. Then you need the teachers. Then you need new classrooms, new forms of classrooms, and how education is free. So we need to know how to fund education so it's free, and not one person in society is paying for that education through taxes. If you work and earn money, that money is yours. You do not pay any taxes whatsoever. You buy a product, you don't pay any taxes on that. It does not go to any government system whatsoever. That is a completely different system. When you earn money, you actually get to keep it, and you don't have to spend money on giving it to somebody else that's only going to put it in their own back pocket. So that the new money system that I can see that we need to happen, as long as we're going to base money on something that's limited, eventually it'll run out because it's limited. Our spending goes way past. We spend unlimitedly. So what we base money on, how we generate money, needs to be changed. Because how we generate money will fund education 100%. And you don't need to be paying taxes, and your education could be free. But this is where we need to work. So within this system that we're going from, you've got to put, I want to be a teacher. I want to be a writer. Where you see you fit in with the requirements of the new education system, then you need like a job board where you go and apply and post what your skills are. And again, that financial system does need to take in place, and it's a really, really hard way to comprehend, but it's water. Water is unlimited. We will never, ever, ever run out of water, and as long as we value water, and everybody needs it, as long as we generate income every time you drink water, it funds everything. Every single possible thing that you could possibly need on the planet is, if you even just put 1 penny towards the water you drink into this system, first of all, if you get rid of that corporate structure, you've got to kind of look at how big that profit is in bottled water. And I'm not saying bottles are polluting. I'm saying that this whole concept cleans all of the pollution on the planet. We do have systems that can clean up the whole entire planet, which is another job that needs to go back to work. But we can actually give out water cheaper than even how it comes out of the tap. Because believe me, you're paying for your water through your taxes, through, because the infrastructure of the whole thing, you're paying for it whether you know it or not. Or even the bottled water that you're getting, you're paying way too much and not getting quality water. So if this system was designed, and the only way that you earn the money from it is if you drink it. Then you are the owner. If you don't drink it, you don't get to get a loan from the bank. And the loan, this would be an ongoing, see if it's water. First of all, it's endless, but you get, by consuming it, you are going to get better quality water, and you put money into, okay, if water is the bank, every time you consume it, you're feeding the bank. So this bank grows. Okay, now